The marvelous journey of the enchanted dog and cat. Once upon a time, in the magical land of Fairyland, there lived an elderly wizard. He had spent his days teaching young wizards at the most renowned wizarding school. One day, a heated argument erupted between him and Wizard Zidoc, the school's headmaster. Zidoc, who believed himself to be the most powerful wizard in the land, was furious when the old wizard interfered with a dangerous spell meant to destroy castles. In his rage, Zidoc banned the old wizard from ever entering the school again. Feeling unwelcome, the old wizard left the city and ventured into the peaceful countryside. There, he stumbled upon a charming little cottage that belonged to Fairy Jacopa. Luckily for him, Fairy Jacopa was away visiting her cousin, who ruled the kingdom of the flowing rivers. The wizard decided to make the cozy cottage his temporary home. One afternoon, as the wizard was strolling through the woods, he met a poor farmer. The farmer, with a heavy heart, was about to abandon his loyal white dog and clever black cat in the forest. "I can't afford to feed them," said the farmer sorrowfully. "Maybe they'll survive in the wild." The wizard, always kind-hearted, offered the farmer a generous sum of money in exchange for the animals. Delighted by the prospect of giving them a better life, the wizard brought the dog and cat to his new home. The wizard, being no ordinary teacher, taught the dog and cat to speak every language known to man and beast. He taught them history, mathematics, dancing, and even a touch of magic. Before long, the dog and cat became the most intelligent animals in all of Fairyland. One day, the wise animals approached their master. "Dear wizard, we have learned so much from you, but now we wish to explore the world," they said. The old wizard, though sad to see them go, understood their desire for adventure. "If you must go, then go with my blessing," he said. "But before you leave, take this money to Fairy Jacopa. She lives with the king of the flowing rivers. It is 12 months' rent for her cottage." The dog and cat agreed and set off on a grand journey. As they traveled, their fame spread like wildfire. People marveled at their intelligence, and soon they were invited to speak at universities and colleges across the land. Eventually, they reached the grand castle of the king of the flowing rivers. A blind servant led them through dark, winding corridors until they finally arrived in a grand room. Sitting by a fireplace was the king, his skin and hair shockingly green, like that of a parrot. "Welcome, wise travelers," the king greeted them, his voice tinged with sadness. "As you can see, I am enchanted. The evil wizard Zidoc cursed me, and I've been hidden away ever since. Can you help me break this curse?" The dog and cat, remembering their master's long-standing rivalry with Zidoc, felt determined to help. "We will go to Zidoc's castle and find a way to undo this spell," they promised. Disguising themselves as stray animals, the dog and cat approached Zidoc's castle. But Zidoc, being a powerful wizard, quickly saw through their ruse. He and his wicked ally, Wizard Serponel, prepared a trap. On their second day in the castle, the dog overheard Zidoc speaking with Serponel. Realizing their plan was in jeopardy, the dog and cat launched a daring attack. The cat leaped through a window, landing on Zidoc's back and clawing at him, while the dog lunged at Serponel. Zidoc, enraged, cast a spell that plunged the room into darkness. When the light returned, Zidoc and Serponel had transformed into doppelgangers of the dog and cat. The real animals found themselves fighting their magical duplicates in a confusing and frantic battle. Just as the chaos reached its peak, the old wizard appeared. "Stop this nonsense at once," he commanded. His voice echoed with authority, and the dog and cat immediately obeyed, realizing they had been fighting the wrong opponents. With a swift spell, the wizard destroyed Zidoc's castle, trapping Zidoc and Serponel beneath the rubble. With the two evil wizards defeated, the dog and cat returned to the palace of the enchanted king. The curse was lifted, and the king's skin returned to its normal color. A grand celebration followed, and the dog, cat, and wizard returned to their peaceful cottage, where they lived happily ever after.